Hello everyone. Um, Here's the presentation of the final project, and my name is Yusheng Li, and my project is FPS chaining area. So I made this project by myself, and the goal of this project is to build a 3D FPS chaining area. It allows player to move and shoot the target. The goal is to improve players' aiming accuracy so that people could have a better performance in FPS game, such as Apex or Rainbow Six. In the chaining area, player can move vertically or horizontally. And let's check the project. So here's my project in Unity, and I'm gonna run it. Okay, and I'm controlling the player that holding a gun, and I add plenty of targets on it in front of it, and there are some bouncing ball and some stable cube, and by moving by moving the mouse you can track the movement of the ball. This can improve your accuracy, like this. Yeah, and notice that when you move the uh, direction, the weapon will also follow the movement, and this makes the game looks more real. And also, when you cannot insanely look upward, insanely pushing upward, you cannot look the backward, and also by insanely look downward, you cannot look the backward either. And let me introduce how I make this project. Firstly, there's a direct light which is generated by the Unity automatically, and second, I just add a capsule and rename it as a player, and people can only control the player in this game. And I add a main camera inside the capsule, the the player, so that people could see the arena in the first personal view. And secondly, I add a weapon in front of the player. And initially, I just make a cube here instead of a real weapon. But at the end, I download the mod on the internet and figure out how to change the cube into the AK-47. And for the player, I add a lot of function on it. For instance, I add a wheel comp so that you cannot look backward and through the top or the bottom. And also I add the gravity amount, gravity mean, so that the player could have the gravity. And I'm still working on how to make the player able to jump. So this one jumping force is not working now, but it will be in the future. And then I wrote a lot of code to finish this project. And some of the code and idea I just learned it from the YouTuber. There's a YouTuber teach me how to make the FPS game. And here is the calculate view. So through this code, when I move the mouse, the the machine gun, the gun will just the weapon will follow follow your mouse and change the direction. You can change the direction through this kind of code, and then through this kind of code you can like move forward, backward, left and right. And also for this update method, when you move the direction through the mouse from left to right, and the weapon will also like follow your direction, move forward your direction. And that's it. I think that is all of my project. And let's go back to the PPT. How did the project reach the original goal? I think the project mostly reached my original goal. I originally want to make a simple FPS shooting arena. However, when I were doing my project, I changed my mind and add some moving target in the game. This increases the difficulty of aiming and let the game become more challenging. So in the future, I might add some other function to make the game looks better. So what is the biggest challenging of the game? I think the biggest hurdle is to receive user input and change it into action, because I never learned Unity before, and I don't know how to do a 3D game before. And I think this project is really challenging because it has a lot of things to learn. And what next? The next thing is to make the arena larger and add more function on it, like jump, crouch, and other things. And I also want to build a damage system so that player can know they hit the target when they shoot. Yeah, this sounds difficult, but I will figure it out in the future. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Oops.